Hey, what's up, you guys? DHR2. Welcome back to my channel. So, yesterday was a good day for the Power Rangers community. And what I mean by that is that we had a whole lot of good exclusive stuff and trailers and for what's to come in the future. There's so many good stuff about this franchise that's already heading towards the right path. And I personally believe that this franchise is going to continue to get stronger, unlike the newest Bond era. So, yeah, if you're new to this channel, subscribe to my channel. You must follow me on Instagram. And be sure to click that bell as well, because I'm going to be going on over a whole lot of stuff that we just transpired. So, let's talk about the toy line, the Lightning Collection toy line. I was really impressed with it because the figures themselves look absolutely beautiful, from the packaging, the head sculptures, and the Rangers themselves, including the weapons. And I was really impressed of what I've seen at San Diego Comic-Con yesterday at the Hasbro panel. And one of my favorite figures from the Lightning Collection is Beast Morphin's Wreck, because you can tell they stuck close to the source material, because it looks exactly like the helmet and the costumes, and it looks like Devin Daniels. Shout out to Rory Travis, by the way. It's something about this channel. No. It's something about this figure that screams Beast Morphers. Like, it looks so good, from the colors to, it looks like, bulky, but it's a whole lot of equal joints from the body parts, and you can tell they went all out with it. And I like the Go Busters effect on the sword, because that's what Beast Morphers is adapted from. So yeah, a lot of good things happen. Then they show the Mighty Morphin Pink. No. They showed the Beast Morphers Gold Nate. Nate's costume looks beautiful. Like, look, I love gold, but Nate's costume looks so good. I mean, the color sprite, the visual effects of it look so beautiful, and even the head sculpture looks just like Nate. I don't know the actor's name, but it looks exactly like him, even without the glasses. So I thought that was pretty nice, and that was really cool. I thought it looked pretty cool just to see stuff like that. So I was really impressed with it. And then they showed Mighty Morphin Pink, which is Kimberly. What I love about Kimberly's is that the head sculpture looks just like Amy Jo Johnson's from the 90s TV show. They got the hair right and everything. Like, they got the nostalgia fact going on, and that's the one thing I love about Hasbro, is that they acknowledge, shows past and history of what the show was about, of how the characters look like characters from the show. The helmet on Kimberly's looks so beautiful. It looks so good. It looks just like Kimberly. And yeah. But the only thing I have a problem with is the elbow joints that is painted white instead of like all pink. And the skirt was a bit too short, but that's just my nitpick though. But other than that, man, I love the show. I love the action figure. It looks great. And then they showed the Man the Defender. He looks beautiful. Like, it's not Mike. I know there are a whole lot of you guys that expected Mike to be the Man the Defender, but it's not. It was from the early during the show when when the Man the Defender made his debut. It was mainly him until he sacrificed himself to stop the colony. So that's when Mike returned, and there was a whole lot of you guys expected Mike to Mike's head sculpture to be there, but it's not. It's basically the Man the Defender. So you have to take it or leave it. So yeah, I like the Man the Defender. I think the packaging looks good. And last but not least, they got the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger and the Petty Patroller. Yeah, I like the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger from Dino Thunder, and I'm gonna get to all of that once I get through the panel stuff. I love the lightning effects of the Sword of Darkness. That was from the Green Medieval Saga, which is really awesome. I like that. So there's your toy line of the Lightning Collection. I'm really I'm really impressed with Hasbro for what they got going on right now. Oh no, don't do this. Oh. And what makes Power Rangers great for Hasbro is that they are willing to go out. They are willing to go all out with the toy lines, and that right there is what makes me so impressed with this company when it comes to Power Rangers, because they made me become a fan again due to the creativity into what they do, and I'm proud of that. I am proud to be a Power Rangers fan again. I mean, the newest Bond era tried, but they just couldn't do it. So that's history. That no longer exists, but sadly it does. So. They didn't talk about Dino Charge, Red, White, and Shadow Ranger, but that was early on when they first debuted. So, and was that, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And then we get to they cut to the trailer of more episodes for season 1 of Beast Morphers, which looks good. Beast Morphers is a good show. It's a good season. I highly recommend it. And then show the clips of the Red Fury mode, which I love. I love the Red Fury mode on Devin because it looks so good, and it kind of reminds me of Jack's Battleizer from SPD, except that he was wearing a thong. Yeah. So then they showed a clip of for what's to come next season, 2020. Beast X mode, which is the armor mode from the Goldbuster Sentai show. And I believe it. I think it's like a Lion Zord. Lion Zord with the God, I don't know what it's about. Oh, I forgot a few parts though. They showed the Ultra Zord in the final battle of season 1, which I'm believing, and they showed a clip of Blaze draining Devin's powers, and I noticed a couple things from that trailer. Is that Mayor Daniels was standing on a tree, and I don't know if it's confirmed that the secret is out, that his father knows that Devin is the Red Ranger. Because I feel like I'm getting that Time Force vibe, and I don't know. I guess we'll have to see it. That's what I'm guessing though. And I think it's great. So getting back to the next season part when they show the trailers of the Dino War, and the ultimate highlight for me, and I don't know is come on. I don't know if it's original footage or Sentai stock footage. So they showed that, and how could you not? My favorite part from that trailer is when they show my boy Jason Lee Scott. When Devin said, Jason? And Jason's just standing there with that look on his face like, yeah, I'm the OG. What's up? So I thought that was pretty cool just seeing that. Because if you guys don't remember, All-Star St. John hasn't been seen since Forever Red. So I thought that was nice. And if Hasbro were to do a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reunion show on TV, if they would have got the whole cast, I would have been so glued to the TV and let the writers from the Boom Studio Comics write the episode and write the special on TV. Because I would have loved for how they managed to keep their powers. How did they keep their powers and stuff? And like Mr. Weenie Productions said, I would have loved to know how did Jason get his powers back. But Jason Ben had his powers though. In season 2, in the power transfer, he transferred his powers to Rocky. He did not give up his power coins to Rocky. So, therefore, Jason still got his Mighty Morphin Red powers. Just so you guys know. But yeah, man, the whole Beast Morphers TV show, man, is a thing. And it's really good. And then they show the Mighty Morphin White Ranger helmet, which looked nice. And it turns out it can fit on adults. And I was like, God, I love Hasbro. But I don't got the money to be, to be spending on no Power Ranger stuff, especially when it comes to Hasbro, especially if it's for the Legacy line, because I think the Lightning Collection, I'm sorry. The Lightning Collection is basically for adults. Because they got some stuff for kids as well. Like for the toddlers and stuff. Like the minifigures and all that. Those are for the kids. But the adult collectors, for like the helmets and the Lightning Collection stuff, those for us. So, I mean, you could basically just do some display on showing these poses and fighting the putties or whatever though. That's really cool. And like I said, man, Hasbro is already killing it. And they showed the Beast Morphers toy line for the Ultra Zord, which looked nice, but it looks gigantic like ever. And I believe the Ultra Zord is almost the size, basically about. Jesus Christ, how many more notifications am I getting? I believe it's going to be about this size, if I'm standing correct, because the only reason why I'm doing it like stuff like this is because I'm just imagining what the Ultra Zord, the Beast X Ultra Zord is going to look like, when towards release. So, yeah. So, yeah, man, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, I think the panel was great. I enjoyed it. I love the trailers. I love the Lightning Collection toy lines. I'm loving that, which is good. I don't know why I keep saying Legacy. This is not Bandai anymore, so. So, let's address the biggest elephant in the room. And I'm talking about the retcons. People who complain so much about the Lightning Collection and making a big deal out of it as if it's the end of the world for them. And yes, I'm going to be ranty, but I'm not going to be screaming and shouting. I'm not going to be doing that. Why is it that every time Hasbro comes out with one toy or to another, especially when it comes to the Lightning Collection, everybody feels the need to complain? Everybody feels the need to complain about everything. And Billy Bush from Rebel Bush from Fandom Night YouTube channel, and he has a Facebook page as well. I read some stuff that he actually caught my attention. It was so true on so many levels part. About the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger, like when they had the silver stripes. Maybe Down on the Blue and MPRP and Blue will return. Maybe it's a secret. That's what I'm thinking. So, like I said, we have to wait and see. You know, because when I seen that trailer, I was super stoked yesterday. Listen, I have hypertension, so I can't help myself getting excited just to see some good old Power Ranger stuff. You know, when it comes to Beast Morphers and the Dino War, just seeing Jason back on TV, that was one thing that really had me on the edge of my seat. So, William Bush, Bill actually commented on some about the retcons and why people always expect things to be perfect all the time. If things don't go their way, you know, they feel the need to go nuts and cry like maniacs all the time when it comes to the Lightning Collection and the Dino Thunder Fighting Spirit Green Ranger when it comes to the silver stripes on the dragon helmet. Like, he did make some points. When you actually think about it, it kind of matched his Dragon Zord, because the head on the Dragon Sword is all silver. And it makes so much sense now that you think about it. What's up, Brandon? And I sometimes feel like the Green Ranger fanboys are complaining are the ones that can never be satisfied with anything. And that's why I said I hate this fandom so much. And that's one of the main reasons why I cannot stand the fandom sometimes, because they feel the need to complain about every single thing, and it's really sad because we're coming off to a good start with the Hasbro era, and people are already complaining already. And this dude pissed me off so much from Instagram, saying Hasbro has let us down. They're 10 times worse than Bandai. Like, are you serious right now? Why would you say that they're worse than Bandai? If you don't like the product, then don't buy it. I mean, you can just stick to your crappy legacy line from Bandai, and just because right now it's your loss. You're the one that is missing out on the good stuff from the Hasbro era, and it's really, listen. It's sad to me that we're coming down on this day and age of hatred when it comes to the Hasbro era, because y'all already treating the Lightning Collection as bad as the Legacy line. Like, that needs to stop. And y'all should be grateful that Hasbro is already doing y'all a favor. It's giving you what you want. And yet you're still not satisfied. Nothing will ever be good enough. Nothing will ever satisfy you unless you have a say. And I've seen one video yesterday on Bruno's video on the retcons and the haters and the fanboys and the crybabies that complain about every single thing about Power Rangers when it comes to the Hasbro era. And he says something that stood out to me. It says, if you don't like it, you don't change it. Or better yet, don't buy it. Shoot, why don't you just repaint some of the stuff? At least the company knows what's going on. So instead of you making a big deal out of it, why don't you just you know, Do it yourself. I think Kevin something, that's Ethan's actor. The actor who played the Donald the Blue said that he would be happy to come back to play Donald the Blue, which I'm assuming that we saw in the Donald War clip. And for some reason I haven't seen Tyler on in that clip as well. So yeah, I think everybody just needs to shut up and be grateful for what Hasbro is doing for us. Because if it wasn't for us, man, Hasbro wouldn't be doing none of this stuff. Because I, for one, am grateful for what they're basically doing, for this fandom. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. So you either take it or leave it. So and yet, I don't see anything wrong with Power Rangers Instagram accounts displaying action figures of the Hasbro lines, the poses, them fighting Marvel characters, Kamen Rider action figures. I don't see a problem with them doing that. But since the more Lightning Collection Wave 2 figures are coming out, people are just playing dumb. And I had to get on this dude on yesterday about, and I said, okay, Hasbro, I see you. And he was like, see what? And it boggles my mind that people that want to play dumb on you try to act like they don't know what you're talking about. And then you have to explain to them what the heck you're talking about. And that's what I did. And he said, he get up and he still don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, this mother. I was so angry at mentally, like, bruh, I just explained to you. Why are you just acting stupid or something? Like, I just told you like a million times. They must think that you're stupid or something. See, this is why I don't like explaining certain stuff to people. They want to insult your intelligence. So the other guy defended me, and shout out to him. I don't know his name, but I thank him for doing that. And the guy was like, oh, okay, I get it. I said, nah. You were trying to act stupid because you don't want to understand what I was talking about. Then he was telling me that some people are just lost. Lost? They don't want to, act like they don't want to hear what you said. They want to play dumb. And I'm kind of sick of it, really. Every time I comment and say, okay, I was like, okay, I like what I'm doing. Then, to make matters worse, one day I was on Facebook, right? I was on this Facebook group, Beast Morphers Facebook group, right? And they showed an image of Omega Red from the Boom Studio Comics from season 2, or I believe the Beyond the Grid line, the costumes. And I said, I like where they're going. And I said, thank God for the Hasbro. Thank God for Boom Studio Comics. He was like, thank God for what? Like, he was just questioning for what I was saying. He called himself trying to correct me. And he was like, God is something, this and that. Like, I didn't say none of that. I said, thank God for the Boom Studio Comics, the writings and stuff. I was basically saying all that. Like, I'm just so sick of people trying to correct me on certain stuff. Like, if I know what I said, I know what I said. Don't try to come correct on my correction. Try to flip my words around and assume that I'm saying the wrong stuff. I'm not. When I said thank God for the Boom Studio Comics, I meant about the writers and stuff, that they're doing something good with it. About Jason, Zach, and Trini. Why they didn't left for the peace conference, because they're on a secret mission that it turns out that they were in a different costume. That's what I was trying to explain to this idiot on Facebook group. Like, I'm just so done with this fandom right now because every time I say something, they think I'm hating, which is I'm not. I'm mainly positive about stuff, and I think sometimes this fandom is just so worse. They're worse than Star Wars worse than Star Wars fandom. No. Not Star Wars. What else? They're just worse than Star Wars. That's all I can say. And I just feel like I hate explaining stuff to idiots that when I know what I say, I shouldn't have to explain to myself to what I say. You're not going to expect me to backtrack to what I've actually said and what I talked about. It doesn't take a rocket, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't take, a scientist, a genius of figures to figure out what that person said. Like, I hate when people try to... Oh my god. Like, I hate when people try to play dumb on me and stuff. Like, come on. Like, cut it out already. So, enough with the retcons. Let's focus more on the positivity, for the Power Rangers fandom in 2019. And including my year as well. And the reason why I think 2019 is a good year for Power Rangers because of the Lightning Collection for Hasbro, the Beast Morphers toy lines, and more comics and more video games. Plus the Beast Morphers TV show, that's going strong. And more fan appreciation for the Hasbro era, which I think is great. And me being back in school, me passing all of my classes, which I thank the Lord for that. So my next semester, my next term coming back, I'm gonna be taking 2 classes, starting back taking 2 classes, which I'm gonna be doing math again, and I'm gonna be doing history, which is great. So I'm more entertaining for the Hasbro era of the Power Rangers and their toy lines and for what's to come. And they're already doing a whole lot of good stuff, and I'm just grateful for that. So, as a Power Rangers fan, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and like I said, I'm just super grateful. If I do have the money to buy one Lightning Collection toy, it would have to be Mighty Morphin White. Because if that's the one toy that I can afford, then I will. But I'm not gonna be playing with them. I'm just gonna do my review of it, and I'm gonna do a live very soon if I have time, because I don't want my family to think that I'm being funny, because the toys that were made for adults is for adults. So I guess I'm on enough to collect some figures like most comic book nerds do, and they do a whole lot of reviews of it. So I'm gonna be doing that very soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned, because right now they're still building a Target in my in Rivertown, Maryland. So my local Target in Rivertown, Maryland. So that's one thing that I'm looking forward to. So if I do see some Lightning Collection toys, I'm gonna be buying it for myself, because I want to do some reviews, because like I said, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be doing some giveaways and stuff, but I don't know how to do that because I'm not going to be doing that. I'm still learning how to do all of that. So, yeah. those are a few things I'm gonna be doing, and plus I'm gonna be doing some live art videos very soon. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that. So yeah. With that being said, that is my that is it for your edition of Let's Talk. I had a good time doing it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Kwaku and Brandon, thank y'all for tuning in. Even though I had 2 viewers, but I had 3 viewers, but I'll probably get more viewers coming in very soon. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this live stream and this edition of Let's Talk, give this video a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram. Don't forget, and click that bell. Until then, DHR2, much love.